Hello there folks, these are the hands of me, Dan Brown from asortofinterestinglife.com, and we have here a 32GB iPod Touch. This is the 5th generation version, and as you can hopefully tell, this is the blue model. And the reason that I've bought this is to primarily use as a camera. A couple of years back, pretty much all of the YouTubing that I did was based around the 4th generation iPod Touch as my main camera. And since then, I've moved on to a boat and had all sorts of fun and games filming with little pocket cameras and the iPad, things like that. But unfortunately, the other day, as some of you may know, I dropped my actual camera into the canal, never to be seen again. So that definitely wasn't a positive thing. And I had a look online and looking for just simple handheld cameras that basically were just going to be point and shoot things. I didn't want anything too fancy, and you can find them, but I just don't feel that you can get what I used to have, which was basically a Flip Minnow HD that you could guarantee would last probably an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe on the battery life. But these days you can get super duper cameras that are much better, but unfortunately do not have the battery life that I really require for going out filming. I mean, sometimes I film 20-25 minute boat trip sections all as one single piece of footage, stop recording, then immediately start recording again and carry on filming the next 25 minutes of a boat trip. So that's why I thought, you know what, I've trusted in the iPod before and managed to get plenty of videos out of it. I'm using an iPad to film, let's just get a tripod adapter and go for one of these, because not only have you got the camera, but you've also got all of the other potential uses for it. And I mean, I've already been fiddling around with some apps on the iPad for stop motion and time lapses, things like that. And anyway, I've whittled on quite enough, I think. Let's actually dive in and have a look. And then after we've had a very quick 360 and unboxing, I will post some random sample footage from recording with this, and we'll see whether it's been a good move or not. So, let's pop this open. Fair dues. When it comes to super minimalist boxing, it doesn't really come much more minimal than the iPhone and the iPod of modern era. We pop that up. One of the things that I'm amazed is that, actually if I just take that straight out, one of the things that I'm amazed with is that even in the box with the wire and everything, this seems so light. So you've got what you would expect, your general little information and warranty bits and pieces there. Of course, some Apple stickers, why not? And then here we have got our lightning adapter charging cable, the wristband, which is actually quite well tied down to that there. So we've got the little wristband as well, which we will also have a closer look at that in action in a moment. And then of course, the earpods. These are the new style earphones that you get. If I can, whoops, just reveal those. Pull them all out. And these look quite interesting. Very different to the earphones of the past. Hopefully everything's still in shot. Right, so that's the earphones. That's what you get in the box for your huge investment. But this is really what it's all about. To one side. Wow, I've accidentally switched it on there, but that is unbelievable. That is genuinely an amazing... It's so light. I cannot explain how light that is. And as you can see, it's extremely thin. I can't explain that. The weight of that is unbelievable. Yeah, all in all, that's your 360. You can get the general gist, and I'm sure it's what you expect from a general Apple product and an iPod Touch, just like an iPhone without the phone. If you press this in, that's where you get your little wrist strap adapter point, which hopefully will lead me to not be throwing so many of them straight into the canal. So, pop that fetches it up very, very slightly. And let's get that in. lovely stuff. I don't know if I would want to carry something that's this sort of delicate, got this much glass on it, just by the wrist strap, but it's certainly going to come in handy when it comes to filming and hopefully not seeing it go, oh, it's in the canal. So hopefully I'm going to sign into here and the next footage you will see will be recorded with the device itself. We're now filming this on the iPod, looking back at the desk from a slightly different angle. How's the audio? Hopefully, I'm very much hoping that it's okay. You can see we've got very well lit environment here. Got all these Sharpies, and on the screen at least, everything's looking really vibrant and nice and colourful. If we have a look up through the window here, we're looking out through my old bedroom window at my mother's house, and I think, fair play, if what I'm seeing on the screen is a representation, then it's looking pretty good indeed. So you can see just dipping between different items and different lighting conditions. And what about the front camera looking back at me? Well, this is being recorded on the front-facing camera. I've got the window in front of me, which is why I'm all nicely lit up. But if we have a quick spin around, way up, and now I'm filming obviously with the light source behind me, what I'm seeing on the screen doesn't look terrible. It looks like I'm still pretty much in focus. You can see the shelves filled with random stuff. Ah, my little childhood teddy somewhere about there. Yeah, all in all, hopefully this is going to be a very good, productive little device to have. On that note, I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. Check out my other videos for a load of narrowboat life, kayaking, generally getting out in the great outdoors. Feel free to subscribe, like the Facebook page. Feel free to add me personally on Facebook and Twitter as well. And until the next time, have a fantastic day. Check out my books for the Kindle, The Narrowboat Lads, A Narrowboat and a Notebook. Only £1.53 each, so hopefully that'll be a nice little hour or two of reading for you. And until the next time, have a fantastic day, keep it iPod worthy, and, well, farewell.